In a world obsessed with high-intensity everything, workouts, deadlines, caffeine, fast walking might seem like the least dramatic way to reclaim your health. But for three very different people, it was exactly the life reset they didn't know they needed. Their stories are not about overnight transformations or viral before and after photos. They're about what happens when you make one quiet, sustainable change and then keep showing up for it. Meet Alan, 62, who spent most of his adult life in an office chair and assumed that the tightness in his chest on stairs was just getting older. His doctor mentioned that his blood pressure was creeping up, his resting heart rate was high, and he was heading into prediabetes territory. The prescription? Walk 30 minutes a day at a brisk pace. At first I thought it was laughable, he says. I thought, how could just walking do anything? But 3 months in, everything changed. Alan dropped 12 pounds without trying. His blood pressure returned to normal, and his doctor actually unprescribed the medication they were about to start. He now walks twice a day, calling it his mobile meditation. He hasn't seen the inside of a gym in years, and doesn't need to. Then there's Lila, 38, a single mom and accountant who struggled for years with fatigue and sugar cravings. After a frightening ER visit for high blood sugar, she knew something had to change. But she didn't have time for structured workouts or diet overhauls. I started walking on my lunch break, just 20 minutes, but at a fast pace, she says. At first it felt pointless. She didn't sweat. Her clothes didn't fit differently. But 2 weeks in, she noticed she wasn't crashing mid-afternoon. Her skin cleared. Her cravings lessened. 6 months later, her A1C dropped back to normal. She never did keto, never bought supplements, and still eats chocolate. The walk changed everything, she says, and it didn't cost me a cent. And finally, there's Marco, 47, who took up brisk walking after a mild heart attack shook his world. A former smoker and self-described stress addict, Marco initially saw walking as punishment, a pale shadow of his once thrilling lifestyle. But something shifted when he realized the rhythm of walking gave him a strange new control over his thoughts. It's not just about my heart now. It's about my mind, he says. His daily walks helped him quit smoking, reduce his resting heart rate by 20 points, and completely recalibrate his stress responses. I used to think I needed to conquer the mountain. Now I just walk around it, and I'm healthier than I've ever been. What all three stories have in common is consistency, not intensity. None of them trained for a marathon. None of them changed their entire personality to become a fitness freak. They just started walking briskly, daily, and stuck with it. What the science backs up, they lived. Fast walking improves insulin sensitivity, lowers blood pressure, strengthens the heart, boosts mood, and shrinks visceral fat, even in the absence of weight loss. It's cardio, it's therapy, and it's preventive medicine, all rolled into a pair of sneakers. So, if you're on the fence, wondering whether a daily power stroll is enough, consider this. The people who benefit most aren't elite athletes. They're everyday people, juggling life, jobs, exhaustion, and expectations. And walking fast, like you're late to something important, can be the very thing that gives you your life back. Not overnight. Not dramatically. Just permanently.